Welcome back, Game Nation. Steven Thomas here with another episode of Fishing Barents Sea. Sea Barents. Whatever. We are heading over here to pick up the 1,000 line. We got our bigger hole, 4,000 now. So hopefully we can get this one and that one. Make us some money and go back and buy some more line, I guess. We kind of made an accident the other day. Uh-oh. I'm coming in on fire here. Oh no, what have I done? Turn green. We've obviously forgot how to do this. Normally I'd be like, yeah, I've not played this game for a while, but I literally just finished recording the last episode. I have no idea why this is. There we go. Good Lord. I had no idea why that was being that way. Alright, but we got it though. Let's bring in as much as we can, make some money. Learn from our mistakes. I mean, we all know that I'm going to make mistakes. Those of you who've been around for a long time, you know I make lots of mistakes. And most of them are never on purpose. But it is what it is. Gee golly, they all the same type of fish. I mean, I guess if you want to go for consistency, this is what you go after. Oh, there was only good on that one. I already did a perfect 15 for 15 though, so I am okay with that. Those 75 would have been a lot cooler than 73. Just on that one, did not fill it up as much as I thought it would. So we had a big bounty on that last one. The first time we threw it out. We had a lot more of those bigger fish on it. I always get them confused what they are. The pollocks are huge. Or no, I guess it's the cod. We brought in a lot of cod that last time. Yeah, we had just 3 of those. One was worth 698 itself. That's mad. So we're not going to be making as much as I thought we would. We may have a little over a half a load, so maybe 30,000 on this one. That's enough to maybe get the middle size line. I think all 3 of them would be worth it here. See if this works this time. There we go. Much better. Guess I never realized how big cod were. So maybe we should try to catch those since those are worth so much. If we want to really push for upgrades. But everybody probably has that idea. So maybe we should just do what we're doing. I act like there's a lot of everything built into this game, and it's probably not that deep. Perfect, perfect. Get the good there. I mean, I want to hit it perfect as many times as I can. We need to get this hole as full as we can. The fuller the hole, the more money we're going to make. I wish, though, that the sticks you got, it must just put it automatically, the 2%. But I thought it was 2% on each one of these. Yeah, so that's... We filled it up about halfway. Now, in fairness, before that would have been like 3/4 of the way, so I shouldn't be too upset. That was not a good cut. That was a good cut. That was a little off there at the top. We are using our upgraded knife. There we go. That one was off a little too. Yep. Oh, wow. It got real dark real quick. Okay. Let's turn the searchlight off. Let's turn our work lights off. We'll head back to the coast. We'll look for some cod maybe next time. We still need a third line. I still wish you could fast time out there in the ocean and let that stuff sink. We're getting here at 8 in the morning. Not a bad time. Alright, coming in hot here. This boat slows down really quick. Alright, what do we make? 36, 42. What do we lose money on? We got a little bit of port reputation. Said we had 2 cods. Yeah, the cods are where the money's at. Oh, we gotta go ahead and get this. I don't know why I keep... What was that other boat that I could get now? Oh my lord, these are so expensive. Hundreds of $1,000s to get bigger boats. The Toby can have 8 long lines. No crew. So this one's the next one we probably should look at, the Falabuen. It can have 8 long lines, 2,000 hooks, so double what we have. It's $1 million. Good lord. Okay, so we're still ways off from that, but it's fun to look at. Let's see, the cruise, they want more. We need their reputation. We probably need to take this. Alright, so we'll have to get redfish. They're back out there in the same spot, but it is getting smaller. And then cod's just spread out everywhere. So I guess we'll go to the same... Well, they're out here. We probably should fish here. Yeah, we'll come out here and fish right in this area. We're just going to miss out on haddock. Alright, so we went to one with the yellow. Looks like mackerel's the biggest one. Oh, we need one with krill. So we got 40,000. A 500's 20. We'll buy one of those. We'll put krill on it. And then we'll head back out. Alright, so the smartest thing to do is probably drop our 500 one right here. And try to get as many redfish as possible on it to do our quota. And then we'll just keep driving this way. Like southwest. And drop some of the stuff and try to catch cod. Yeah, everybody thinks that's a periscope. So it's a submarine. Evidently, there's a way to use your binoculars to zoom in. I've not figured out what it is. LBRB mouse wheel axis. I guess. I don't know. Alright, so we'll turn west now. We'll go toward the periscope. And then we'll drop this 1,000 hook one. And there can't be that many fish with this well here, can there? I don't know, we scared him away, I guess. I think I screwed up. Oh no, there's some stuff on the sonar. I was really worried we messed up dropping it there. There's a few things. Alright. So we'll spin around, we'll head back to port, waste time, and then hopefully come back and have a big bounty. So evidently you can only fast travel areas you've explored, which makes no sense. We probably need a bigger radar. All right, we have 1,725 hooks in the ground. In the water, I think. 15, yeah, 1720, yeah, 1750. So we'll see if it pays off here. All right. This is a 500. I see a redfish right there. That's what we wanted to catch on this line. And evidently there are port quotas for each fish, so you can only catch so much. Wish it did tell you, like, in the top right corner what fish you were pulling in. Oh, that's only good. What? Our boat's kind of swinging around again. I put it on halt. It's only 10 on that one. Interesting. So our 500 line didn't have that much on it. Though we're not in a big area, so that kind of makes sense. All right, we got a 250. The big ship is behind us too, so that's good. We're trying to get that reputation so we get more money when we go into port. All right. So we'll cut the engines again. This should be perfect. Yep. Well, there's 15 on this one. So my 250 had more on it than the 500. Now, the 500 was kind of just guessing there. But this one had the same bait as that, so it's kind of interesting that they bring in two different types. Or two different allotments. It's a big old redfish. Perfect. Just knock that redfish out. Well, we're shooting backwards again, everybody. It makes no sense why we're doing this. We're gonna literally crash into something at some point when this happens, and I'm gonna get really mad. Like, I don't know what causes this. I'll have to get on the, I'll have to get on the forums and see if anybody's having this problem. I'm sure it's probably some kind of, like, graphics thing I've got set. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it's something on my end. Or it could just be the game's broke. Who knows? Alright, let's go up here and get this 1,000 hook. This is our big one. This, I'm hoping, will fill our holes. We need a big hole. Big haul coming in. Alright, let's see what we have on this one. 13. Only 13 on this one, but these are the big ones, I'm hoping. We went for overkill on this one for the big fish. We wanted a big payout. So not having a full load may be it. Yeah, these are the big daddies. That's not a big daddy. We've had one big daddy, I think. Well, we're just trying to bring in, this is a big daddy. Not all of them are big daddies. Shoot. It saddens me. And I can't hit perfect to save my life right now. I need to on this one. And a redfish coming in at the end. We got 85 pollock. 28 haddock. Okay, so that's not bad. Still only filled us up about halfway. Oh God. We ruined that. That, like, I didn't mean to do that. But what happened was it, like, moved my mouse for some reason. It did it there too, like the waves. It didn't stay on the mouse track. So we lost a lot of money on this. That's unfortunate. All right. We need to go back. Let's go ahead toward the boat here. I can't believe that I screwed up those fish so bad. It's not like me to do that. Alright, we're coming up on the cruise ship again. Gonna sell them some more fish. It's not a big deal. We're actually doing this mostly for the rep, so that we get more money when we sell stuff back at the harbor. The harbor. Alright. So yeah, 2,400 on that. Steer away. What's that up there in the mountain, I wonder? Let's try not to hit them. Something is blocking my ability. It was probably a big O ship. Alright, coming back in here. Let's cut the engines so we don't destroy the side of the ship. We'll probably still destroy the side of the ship. Alright, ooh. See, like right here, it looks like it should be 40 something thousand. We got 35. I wonder what that is. We could run out of our quota. See, I can't tell what the we're up to 63,000 again. I honestly wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting an upgrade. Is the quota out? Is that what's happened? I know there was a way to look at it a while ago, but I don't know where it is now. Where was that? Spire fuel. I think I'll get this radar. Oh. I don't know what the mast does. Probably need to look that up. I don't want to purchase. Oh, here's the. Oh, so it's a quota for each one? Oh. So pollock and redfish are really all we have left. We can't get any more cod. That's interesting to know. I really want another 1,000, but we can't really afford it if we're going to bait everything. Okay, we'll do this. We'll put krill on these. Just to be safe. Because my reputation's going up, but like, it doesn't look like the bar's moving up at all, so I can't really tell anything. All right, let's see if we can slowly back away. Yeah, it's easier to get out by backing up than it is to go forward. I have no reason why. It makes no sense. All right, to the map. I guess redfish. Whoops. I guess redfish is just what we're going to have to do. So we'll go right here and then right there. And then we'll drop them. Oops, I don't want that one to be there. Then we'll just drop them straight south and let them rest. All right, straight south, right toward the cruise ship. Let's drop 251 first. I saw a redfish, so I dropped it. Oh, got to drop it too close. Start heading this way. All right, more redfish on the radar. There's not a lot, even though, like, if you look on this thing, we will go to the heart of this and drop some more right here. Oh my God, look right here. So you need to go right to where the middle of it is and start dropping crap. There's just tons. Still fish on here. And then probably need to turn straight back this way. Head like for that V in the rocks there, and we'll drop another one. Wait for another redfish to show up. This one's... There we go. Lots on the sonar. So I'm guessing the radar was probably for our weather forecast, if I had to guess. I don't know why it would be something else. Alright, we've dropped stuff off. Let's give it time to soak, and we'll be back periodically. Alright, we get some choppy waves today. 13 knots is the wind. Don't hear a thing inside. Alright, I'd love to get a full load here. We've just been scrapping by, it seems like. It'd just be nice to bring in a big haul. Woo! Look at these waves. Alright, 15 on the first one. That's a good sign. Now remember, these first two are not in the heart of the zone. It took me a while to learn. Perfect. I think the boat's getting ready to fly into outer space again. Again, I have no idea why it does that. When it shoots us backwards, that's what makes me nervous, because we could hit anything, and I can't really do anything to stop it. I know we've turned backwards. I can tell that by the sun shining a different way. Yep. We completely spun around. Alright, we're coming in hot here. I'm interested to see how far it shoots us across the ocean. Because we've obviously broke physics. But physics is just a theory, I think. They don't really apply to anything. I think there's an applied physics class in college, but still, that's just, it's speculation. It's good on those. We're drifting away from the fish. I think this is one of the 500 ones. Thought we were start going backwards again. I think it's when the camera's like trying to catch up to the fish when it goes under the boat. That's what propels us backwards. All right, so we got 500, 600, 700, 800 there. That was not a bad, it still spun us around backwards. I will never understand why, but it is what it is. All right, this is our 1,000 hooker. We gotta hope that it's a happy hooker, because we need to really fill our bows. Or not. I have no idea why I didn't. Can we just get it on the other side? I guess it shouldn't matter which side of the buoy you get it from. Alright, let's see what we pull in on this one. This is clearly not a redfish line. But at this point, we need quantity. There's a redfish. Perfect. Oh, just good. I don't even want to waste the sound effect for good. Effect purr. Alright, one more. Boom. 65% more. Okay, 1,000. Almost 2,000 on that one. Okay, yeah, that really filled us up good there. That was a good haul. That's good, because we only got a 500 hook one left. And I don't think it's going to get close to 900. So this is going to be a good, good haul. This is what we wanted on this episode. Let's try to pull this around here. Yeah, these winds are not helping. I'm not sure what the crew members would do. I guess they pull the stuff in. And they can gut. Obviously on this boat we don't need them. But on a bigger one you may. Especially for like crab pots and stuff. Alright, let's see if we got... This one looks lined up. I haven't... Oh, are you serious? It teased me there at the end. We must have been too close. Alright, we'll get it here. I love that the sound effect just changes. Starting off with a good. Of course, if it sings us backwards here, we might go toward the port we need to go to. I think we are. someday it will sling us and we will hit the land. And I'll get really mad. And either A, I'll have to stop recording and go back to my last save point. Because I'm not going to pay thousands of dollars on something the physics engine's broke on. I don't ever remember this happening before. Or B, I will leave it in to show you, but then I'll still revert back. Right now, it's just doing a really good job of trying to make me seasick while I'm doing this. So, kudos for accuracy on that. Well, I didn't even see where the circle was until it was too late. I mean, in fairness, we ran over a well earlier. 500, 600, 700. Yeah, oh wow, we almost filled our hole completely up. This is one of our best days. I'm actually going to wait until we get closer to the port before I do the cutting, because maybe the day will flip over and the weather will be a little bit more calmer. Oh yeah, it's way more calmer right here. Alright. This is kind of important. Four star. That was probably the number I saw on red earlier, was the one that I cut terribly bad. That was probably why that was that way. They were pretty much like, you massacred this fish. You kept the guts and not the fillet. Those were some magnificent cuts, though. Look at that. Oh, I thought we had steam coming off the fish. It's actually what was coming off the... I'm just... So you can't, like... I thought you could, like, fast time maybe here or something. I mean, you... this would suck to try to sleep on. I can understand. Alright, let's pull on into the harbor here. Alright, we made it in. Oh, wow. 41,000. I mean, technically this should be 60, 70. We'll see what we get here. 66,000. We made really good money just then. Let's go ahead and repair our hull and all that good stuff. Let's see, what else do we want to get? So here's the upgrades. The mast is cosmetic only. That's kind of sad. Oh well. At least we know now. I think I'm going to pay 50K to get the bigger fish. I know it's 4%. It's a lot of money, but yeah, let's take a look at our map. I hit the wrong button. And see what's still out there. Redfish still out there. Pollock. Haddock. What's the price on haddock? I mean, everything's right there in that spot. That's where we're going to be going next. Haddock is really cheap. Big pollock and redfish are still. So pollock and redfish is what we need to... See, I wish they had their color here. Because haddock and pollock, well, pollock has 2 on the bottom and a curved tail. So it's the green. We'll do that, and then we'll just go back and forth on these. And then we're ready to go for the next time. But we will save that for next episode. So as always, hope you leave a comment down below. I hope you've hit the like button. Sub if you are not. But as always, thanks for watching. God bless. Don't forget to make good decisions. And I will see you all next time. Hey everybody, I'm Stephen Thomas. Subscribe if you have not. And if you enjoyed the video and you want to help the channel grow, all you got to do is hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to support the channel, there's a plethora of ways to do that down in the description. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.